Hey now, you're a horse girl, get your mane on, eat, hey. Hey now, you're a horse girl, nail your shoes on, scream, hey. How many read this to the tune of All Stars by Smash Mouth? All of us, because that's the joke. Took me a damn minute. Nothing has G at its end. Change my mind. Ending, freaking, flying, falling, freestyling, and much more. Come on, man. Read it again. Read it as many times as it takes. School starts at 8 a.m., me at 7:60 having breakfast knowing I have 40 minutes left. I hate that. Time only has 60 minutes, so it can't be 7:60. And you have 40 minutes left, so it's 7:20. Oh, I see. You're right, dude. You got us. You got us so good. This is how tattoos spread. Always wash your hands. That's definitely not true. What's your point with this post? Do you have something against tattoos? Dude, I got tattoos for days, and you know what? I would be so happy if tattoos could spread like that without the pain. Look at this beautiful Floridian swamp cat and her adorable kittens. That there is a gator. No, that's a Floridian swamp cat. Why is it that most of Woooosh is people that don't know how to read? Read, damn it, read! Thank you for putting a red arrow on the rock climber. I would never have known where to look. How can you not see him in front of you? I don't know, was the arrow there the whole time? Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't have noticed. Do you feel old? Regular Show's last episode was on March 11th, 1995. Is it 90? Or I'm a little zoomed out here. Gravity Falls recently celebrated its 30th year anniversary. Ninjago came out in 1983. Minecraft's been out for 136 years. Woo! All those dates is fake. Regular Show came out September 6, 2010. Gravity Falls came out 2012. Lego Ninjago came out 2011. Minecraft came out May 17th, 2009. Thank you very much for considering Minecraft's like alpha, pre-alpha, whatever the hell to be when it launched, because everybody takes 1.0 as when it actually came out, and I don't. You must choose one. Nerf or nothing. What's in his left hand? Exactly. You know what you have to choose. Cowboy. Cow. That's a freaking horse. Dude, again. What did I just say? Learn how to read? It's a cow? Indonesia. Outdonesia. Indo in Indonesia comes from the Latin word for India, thus your meme is metaphysically not funny. But nice try. Thanks for sharing and welcome back. I would leave immediately after that. I don't have a sense of goddamn humor. But hey, welcome back, I guess. Man, get your head out of your butthole, dude. I know it's big enough to accommodate, but still. Oh god. Expanding famous album covers using AI. Weezer. Blue Album. Damn. They need AI to do that? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Humans just can't do anything creative, remember? We have to have AI do it, and we should all go back to the mines. There's no way a gamer can afford this? Where are all the $60 games? GTA 6 is reportedly set to be the most expensive video game of all time and will cost between $1 to $2 billion. I'm thinking they're talking about the cost of making the game. Honestly, the day video games cost that much to buy is the day paycheck are in the billions. I don't think hyperinflation's gonna get us that down bad anytime soon. Damn it. On a side note, dude, if this game is anything but perfect after spending $1 to $2 billion on it, I don't even know what to tell you, man. The staying power of 5 has been insane. 80% of the world is stupid. Glad I'm the other 30%. Yeah, me 3, says the guy who can't add to 100%. 80 plus 30 is 110. You would be in the 20%, because 80 plus 20 equals 100, smart one. Nuh-uh. I'm so fugly it's almost cute. What's fugly, or you just mistyped? Fucking ugly. Man, all they did was ask a question. Why you gotta do them like that? They were saying they themselves were fugly and explaining what it meant to the person who asked what it meant. Charge your goddamn phone! Hey, you're online, reply me. Send me pussy pics. What the heck? That's me! You got bitch. Squidward. I'm a flat earther. Patrick, what does that mean? It means he's afraid of basic knowledge. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Stop it, Patrick, you're scaring him! Stop watching those garbage cartoons and pick up a science book or something. You're so brainwashed that you're quoting fictitious cartoon characters to make an argument. I could quote real people if you want, but if you are a flat earther, there's not much I can do for you but make fun of you. You're not willing to change. Why do YouTube views freeze at 301? This video is so educational. Sad that only 301 people were able to witness this masterpiece. Bro, YouTube intentionally freezed the views. Man, remember when that happened? That was a wild time. Does that say motherfucking 10 years ago? Please don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me right now, okay? I've already got 20-year-old memories. I don't want 20-year-old memories. Step 1, buy a 3D printer. Step 2, print a 3D printer. Step 3, return the 3D printer. Don't frickin' move. Not as easy as not all parts are made of plastic. What do you know? You're right. Remember Poe from Teletubbies? Well, they named a country after him. They didn't name Poland after Poe. Yes, they did. Oh my God. The comprehension of you people is just below the earth, below the dirt. 6 feet under, if you will. Today, a man knocked on my door and asked for a small donation towards the local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of water. Parry this, you filthy casual. You're supposed to give them money, not water, you dumbass. Wow. What the hell? Me opens the window for some fresh air. Everyone else on the submarine. I'm no submarine expert, but I think the hatch opens outward, so unless you were at very shallow depths or above the surface, you wouldn't be able to open the hatch due to overwhelming outside water pressure. Woooosh. I mean, what the hell else you want me to say, dude? I understand that getting got is a part of life, but do you think these people get this chronically? Do you think they have a sense of humor? Whoa, $10 plus $2.39 shipping. Ew! $12.39 in free shipping, though. You're basically paying the same price. You're literally paying the same price, Anthony Hero. Christ! Ragtime. The Entertainer, Scott Joplin. Still remember the day this came out in 1902. Now over 120 years later, I've turned 72, and I'm still listening to this banger. No 72-year-old would ever say banger. You're likely between 18 and 32. And yet, this 72-year-old who was born 120 years ago is still here making more sense than you. I really like this girl, but I don't know how to tell her. Just ask her to the movies this weekend. Do you want to go to the movies this weekend? No, I meant ask her. I just did. What did she say? I don't know, you tell me. What do you mean? Well, look, if this were real, these screenshots would be from the person not getting it. Come on, dude! What you see versus what colorblind people see. This is heartbreaking. Red Lobster. No. Lobster. They still see the sign. The word red on there isn't actually red, and it also depends of which color they can't see. They can still read red on the sign. I read red on the sign. Is there a joke or something? Yes, I vape. Return my library books on time. No one gets it right. This is Zelda. This is Luigi. Get it right. Isn't that Link? No. Oh my God, it's Luigi. Holy crap, I'm gonna be going over this for years. It's never gonna stop. You have to read what's on your screen. I'm begging you, Jesus. In 1920, we took children out of the coal mines. In 2020, the most popular video game on the market is Minecraft. The children yearn for the mines. Minecraft is like the most creative game ever. You can do anything you want. Want to build a ladder to the heavens? Cool. Want to dig down to bedrock? Yep. Just because you can dig in the game doesn't mean kids want to do forced labor. That's true, but I absolutely love that. It's the most creative game ever. Want to go really high in the sky? Cool. Want to dig a really deep hole? Yup. You guessed it. Most creative game ever. I do agree it is. It's awesome. I fucking love Minecraft, but the way you tried to sell it being the most creative game ever is my favorite part of this entire video. The Tesla veteran's car is pretty amazing. What car? Model S. I'm an idiot. See, at least some people can come back and go, God damn it. Liberals be like, too expensive. OMG, I literally need it. Healthy food versus pointless online thing. Yeah, they're the same. Good luck with your McDonald's diet. I don't like McDonald's. Fun fact, the famous NBA logo is actually from a picture of 21 Savage driving in for a layup. They're not the same. This is fake. Fun fact, it's actually based off of a photograph of Jerry West of the Lakers. That's right, I know sports without Googling. I'm lying, I Googled that. Nobody can read Braille on the internet, dumb old scrote. Morse code, you dumbass. Nuh-uh, it's Braille, cause it looked bumpy. It looked raised a little bit, like blind deaf people yeah. What you see through the microscope, what bacteria sees. Bacteria can't see. How the hell do you know that? That's right, you don't know You don't know anything, you're commenting on Reddit. Gordon guy seems to have a good cooking knowledge. He should become a cooking chef someday. Cooking. He's a celebrity chef. He is. You know? That Gordon Ramsay guy seems to be pretty talented. He might have a future in this cooking business someday if he keeps his nose to the grindstone. Selling his deer. He about 4 months. He sometimes barks, but that's cause he's bilingual. Hit me up for prices. It's a dog. That does not look like a dog. Did you know 1 in 2 people are bad at maths? I'm not bad at it. Me neither. Shouldn't it be 1 in 3 people for this meme to make sense? No. Remember when Messi pulled a pistol on a referee? Crazy times. Really? Did the referee die? Holy crap. Yeah, he just murdered the guy straight up. Millions of people watching. It was crazy. He's doing fine though. Explain this picture then. And don't say it's Photoshop. They didn't have it back then. It's a painting? What? No, it's not. Man, I feel like I'm the only person with eyeballs. The punishment for stealing $5,000 in Canada is a $2,000 fine. Follow for more financial advice. They don't count returning the funds as payment of the fine. You'd be giving them a total of $7,000. Aw, shoot. Well, there goes my entire retirement plan. I thought Canada was such an easy target. I can't believe that bacteria would just intrude into my body without my permission. That makes me sick. It does make you sick. Literally. Wow, you're right. I should have made this into a joke. Ugh. I'm pretty sure the term is gas lamp, not gas light. Perhaps if it were 1823, that would be the appropriate term. No, it's always been gas lamping. Yeah, dude, you're crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? It has always been gas lamping. Pretty sure you're wrong. My favorite rappers: Eminem, Slim Shady, Rain Man, Stan, the white guy from D12, B-Rabbit, Marshall Mathers. Slim Shady is Eminem. Duh! Yeah, you friggin' idiot. Duh! Dyslexia is just daily sex spelt backwards. It is an anagram of daily sex, but not backwards. The average human can hold their breath for 30 to 90 seconds. The cameraman who films SpongeBob. Idiot. SpongeBob is animated. Yeah, but animated stuff still uses cameras. Idiot! Well, in various ways, you know. If it's cell-based stuff, there's still some photography in there. But that's neither here nor there, okay? What sound does a squished bee make? B flat. A squished bee makes no sound whatsoever. Dude, you gotta get off the internet. Some of you people are just f***ing miserable. Did you know the R in woman stands for rights? But there is no R. Can I get a ding 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 ding? Congratulations, Dingleberry Dip. Come on down. You've won a kick in the ass from me. I found the best way to come up with ideas is just to steal someone else's. You can't do that. Be original. No, you can't make me. Find Groudon? You guys are dumb. He's the biggest thing there. Y'all stupid. Not hard at all. Are you dumb? He's right up there. Magic 8 ball. Am I stupid? That's a bowling ball, not a magic 8 ball. So that's a yes then. Invited my niece to eat some burger and she didn't bring any money for hers. Yo, this is definitely child neglect. That's not right. How's a kid that young supposed to make money? In the mines. Remember? We just got done talking about how much they yearn for them. Okay? I am glad that there are people out there looking out for, neglect and people being meanie butts, but, this is the internet. Do you really think someone would just go on there and tell lies? Or in this case, truths? I don't know, I confuse myself. Scientists at Harvard University have drawn images showing what Gollum from Lord of the Rings would look like if he had been human. I thought this was an AI drawing of Andrew Tate. That AI? What? What song makes you feel like this? I want it that way. Backstreet Boys. Tell me why. Just does. Come on! Lily, if that was your attempt at humor back, stop that. Making a meme with black text. Making a meme with no text? Wrong again, fools! I'm a big fan of cheddar cheese. It's freaking delicious, especially if it's molten. That is metal. I still want to try it, though. Vince Gilligan, after naming the only black character the Chicken Man and making him sell fried chicken and Gus isn't black. He isn't called the Chicken Man. And there are more black characters in the show? Congrats on 1 trillion subs, bro. Which is weird, because there's only 7,000 people on Earth. Can't keep falling for this. During labor, the pain is so great that a woman can almost imagine what a man feels like when he can't upvote 2 times. What the hell is this? You can't compare anything with labor. Other than that, I mean, that's right there. They didn't exactly making this. What? Cop, I pulled you over for going 68 and a 55. Me. Dang, 68? Can you make that number a little cooler so I can hear the judge read it out loud? Sure, whatever. How are you going 420 and a 55? Giving away the numbers, I ordered 110 on Amazon, okay? These idiots mixed it up and sent 101. Those were the good days when there were no social networks. Only your family knew you were the dumb one. And now your family definitely knows you're the dumb one. Just found out they call it 24/7 because 24 times 7 equals 386 and times 9.81 because of Earth's gravity, making it 7,822 hours, which equals to 365 days. Well, that 24/7 meant 7 days in a week and 24 hours a day. Huh? My most diabolical lick yet. Frantz is gonna be so mad. As a Frenchman, I can confirm that this is not the Eiffel Tower, and indeed just a regular metal beam tower. Besides, I know French folks probably think a little more fondly of that tower these days, but when it was built, didn't they think it was actually embarrassingly ugly? I sell snowman arms, $50. I don't know where the accent came from. You can get these tree branches from any tree, literally. 480 fish can pass through this whoosh tube each hour. This subreddit is for posts of people who don't get the joke. It's not actually about whoosh, dummy. Oh, that's bad. You just got whooshed on whoosh. Oof. Rate my setup. Ignore the cat, please. Cat? That's clearly some type of bird. Yeah, gotta prepare for Thanksgiving. Dane Cook. I'm dating a 23-year-old. Leonardo DiCaprio. Hold my beer. Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend. I can't. She's not even old enough to drink. If only I had a tweet that said exactly that, dude.
Man, Dr. Seuss has been real quiet since this dropped. This is some heat. Dude, Dr. Seuss is dead. Wait, Seuss? No. We must got the wrong guy. That's Gravity Falls. I'm talking Dr. Seuss, not Seuss. Did you post a wrong pic, OP? All I see is a red background. No, I don't think so. Here's the repost of the image. I'm not seeing anything. Why are you posting blank again? Post the real pic. Yeah, exactly, dude. I like the bottom. It's not blank, though. I'm not sure what you meant by that, but here's a repo. Oh, and he did it again. No, he did it again. He wasn't aware. He had no idea. Just made some pizza. That's a lie. I can see Wikipedia at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I made that because I was hungry. Who TF wouldn't get it? Aliens. Even immigrants would still get this. Try again. No, I think they mean like extraterrestrial aliens, not immigrants. Edit. Not immigrants from another country. Immigrants from a different planet. Well, no, they would get it. They'd understand because it's galactic humor. Would you slap him for $100 billion? I don't have that kind of money. I like that means he considered it, but the cost prevented him. Think you missed the point, bud. I mean, is it even for me? I'm not in that tax bracket. This comic is older than the goddamn universe. You know that's not possible. Dork. The dork emoji. Actually, that isn't possible because the universe is older than this comic. This mayonnaise expiry date spells mayo. It's a 0. May 3rd, 2024. Yeah, you desperate for Reddit posts? Hey, why are you downvoting me? Hey, wait, what's going on? A head of a Vietnamese baby who was mutated due to prenatal Agent Orange exposures kept on display circa 1987. Hey, and it's colorized. Does he want a phone home? But this other guy said it a little more plainly. That's a cinnamon roll, you dumb fuck. Well, you know, we know, but it also looks like E.T. Not gonna lie, at least he isn't homophobic. Yeah, his bitch is gay. Wait, how can he be homophobic? Well, that's exactly, how can he be when his bitch is gay? I mean, hell, according to him, can a man in the top try to see a man topless, even the stick is gay? How could he be? He's not saying he was. Exactly. I give in to peer pressure, sadly. Peer? Yup. Peer. Oh, it's peer. Yup. Oh, man. I'll have you know that the correct way of spelling that word in this scenario is prior. It's prior pressure. Pressure prior to what? Prior means before then. Good try though, buddy. You mean peer pressure. Hey, take it easy, man. Hey, buddy, it's a joke. What's going on? Wait! EmKayShop.com. New shirts, new hoodies, promo code Damien. Okay, thank you. No, it's mac and cheese. That's true though. It isn't pasta, it's mac and cheese. Yeah, spaghetti is a macaroni product. Go on. I had to Google that because I didn't know what they meant by that, but yes. In the United States, federal regulations define 3 different shapes of dried pasta, such as spaghetti, as a, quote, macaroni product. If you want to look that up yourself, it's in the U.S. Code of Federal Regulations, the best thing to read, Title 21, Section 139.110. And it is macaroni, spaghetti, and vermicelli. Those are the 3 macaroni products. Don't know why I gave you the full book source of where that was, but I thought it was, you know, in case you want to know more weird food things from the Code of Federal Regulations. Thanks, Wikipedia, for telling me where to find that. I hate mewing Putin. If I see Vladimir Putin mewing one more f***ing time on my TikTok For You page, I will scream. And there he is. Whoa! He's screaming. He's doing it. He's having a good time. That's not real Putin. What do you mean? You mean, but I thought he was real. You telling me that's just a figment? A faux Putin? Slow cooker crack chicken, otherwise known as cheddar ranch chicken. You should make this. It looks good. I'm not getting crack. I don't understand. I didn't ask you to get crack. That's for a different thing. This is just chicken. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Gravity was invented in 1665. People in 1664. I could fly. People were still walking before Isaac Newton invented gravity, pal. Just so you know. Just so it's clear, all right? All these idiots around me. Ugh. It was a joke? What do you mean? I don't joke. There's no jokes on the internet. People don't tell jokes. Birds are real. To all the idiots who believe that birds aren't real, you're so fucking dumb to think that birds aren't real. You're listening to people who have 0 IQ points saying bull things about birds, like they're government agents, and you take them seriously? I believe you've lost humanity in yourself. Come on, downvote me as you want. I do not care if you even want to. Do it now. Like, how about if you yourself develop a conspiracy saying humans aren't real? Also, how about penguins? Penguins cannot fly and they live in Antarctica, and humans wouldn't live there right now. Are you going to add much more lore to counter this? Yes or no? There's only one answer, no matter what. I would love to see the comments on this. I'm actually hold on, I want to go look at those. Hold on. Dude, the comments on that post are so good. They're so good. They're like, yeah, nice try, bird. A bird drone wrote this post. Yeah, here's some seed, you government crony. Bruh, Reddit and satire do not go together well, do they? Do South Park fans even watch their own show? Look at this post. I was watching South Park and they said the F word. It looks like they were joking though. Looks like this was a joke though, right? You guys do realize that it's reversed, right? Proof. If you look closely, you can see the money is flying back to the cash register. That's in reverse. It is reversed, dude. No, it's not. It's real. I swear it's real. The Dark Knight Rises. Oppenheimer. Hey, it's Tom Conti in both. Nolan has a WhatsApp group with these couple actors, I'm sure. He has no social media. Yeah, he doesn't use a smartphone, dummy. You're wrong. Yeah, I know more about Christopher Nolan than you do, idiot. And if he had a smartphone, he'd be using it to diss you right now because you were wrong. How can they be so lovey-dovey and pretend not to notice? Denial isn't just a river in Egypt, you know. Actually, it's the Nile. That's the river in Egypt. I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, if you're gonna sail down the Nile, you better get its name right. Can someone help me debunk this? I know it's wrong, however, it's atheist logic. This sandcastle came up by chance after millions of years of erosion. Oh man. Included /S in my comment. How is Lana international? She's American /S. The name Brit should give it away. Woooosh. I like this guy's response. Clearly got too triggered. Oh, I'm stupid? No, you're triggered, pal. This guy doesn't understand sarcasm. Debt, don't we all? I have 0 debt unless you count my house, cars, credit cards, and financed furniture. Get your life together. Wow. Dude, that's literally the definition of debt. You hear that over your head right now? Take a listen. Yeah, that's a whoosh. Imagine using YouTube and commenting. Damn, I'd never do that. Bro, says you. You want to fight about it? Oh, Matt Pat would have loved it. If only he was still here to see it. He can still see it. He's not dead. That's not the point. That's not the point. On a post about an extremely simple Lego set. Yeah, man, be sure you don't lose those instructions. Man, to think people would need instructions. Yeah, to think people people would miss the joke. Other guy must not be 6+. I don't know why my brain wanted to say 6 foot, but no, like 6 years old. To think there's a reason to use /s for everyone who can't detect a joke. God, I'm sick of you gatekeeping assholes. Ugh. On a video about crocodiles. In Florida, probably, they would either take it or off it. This crocodile lived 12566 MYA, which means Florida was submerged in a shallow sea at the time. So no, they wouldn't do either of those things because they weren't there yet. A man asked his phone, Siri, why am I so bad at talking to women? She replied, I'm Alexa, you idiot.
Well, Alexa wouldn't answer to Hey Siri, so this joke is wrong.
Gwen Stacy was the real villain. Across the Spider-Verse is a terrible movie. When Ned shoves Peter into a locker, Gwen tells him to touch him again. As Peter's friend, she should be telling him not to shove him, but she told him to do it again. This was a threat on her part, like, try to go at him, I dare you. You're gonna have to go through me first. It's pretty simple to understand. It was like the tone and the way it was said. Did you watch the movie? Jar Jar is not a Sith. What are you talking about? Does he know? He doesn't know. Yes, I do. The existence of the rule of 2 makes it impossible for Jar Jar to be a Sith. Really? Then what does this picture tell you, pal? Mom, that's plural then. 3 4s and 5 6s. Remember? You taught me back in elementary. Yes, actual English. Imagine having 10 finger or a car having 4 wheel. Hands have 10 finders and cars have 4 wheels. Your examples are not plurals I've ever heard used in English. Yeah, I think that was his point. Yeah, exactly. Watch out, Ricky. The woke mafia are coming. You can't say anything these days. What's the matter, Snowflake? Too challenging for ya? I'm woke and I find this show funny. That's not the point though. And there's that sound coming overhead again. What's a song everyone knows the chorus or small bits of lyrics to, but no one knows the rest of the lyrics? Around the World. I think you misunderstood the assignment. Everyone who knows any of the lyrics knows all the lyrics. Cue the response from the one person who thought it was Around the World. Why do a lot of people in Japan say I don't speak English to a foreigner who just spoke to them in Japanese? One of my dad's cousins, he's white for context, works in Japan a lot, so he's pretty close to fluent in Japanese. He told us that if he walks up to someone and says in Japanese, excuse me, where's the restroom? They say I don't speak English. Then he'd be like, no, I speak Japanese. And the other person would sometimes still be like, I don't speak English. And it's not even a random person he walks up to most of the time. It's a worker at the store he's in who you can assume wouldn't be like, don't talk to me. The other day I saw a whole thing on a language learning subreddit about this exact situation, but no one in the comments gave an explanation for why this is so common. Beyond possible dialect differences, what's the reason for this? Your dad's cousin might be hearing I don't speak English when the words actually spoken are I don't speak to English people. Those would sound nothing alike, and he's pretty much fluent. That'd be a hell of a mistake. It's likely their intent, but I doubt he's mishearing that poorly. Can we just add a little whoosh sound effect every time someone doesn't get it? 5 million years ago, someone invented beds! You're joking. This isn't true. Bed bugs were originally parasites of bats before becoming specialized parasites of us. So get your facts straight, pal. None of your business. The Indian restaurant I work for is so secretive I had to sign a legal agreement that I wouldn't share the flatbread recipe. Just their standard non-disclosure agreement. Badum. Dude, Google it. You spelled non-disclosure wrong, by the way. Read the name of the account. You replied to this and you didn't even realize that's a dude who specializes in puns. It's what he does. Well, it's official. Our minds have been filled with so much bad Splatoon puns that we can no longer take normal jokes. I hear that there's new vessel being built by White Star Line. They're calling it the Titanic. It's supposed to be unsinkable. I can't wait to ride it. The ship already existed and sank. Sorry if you didn't know about that. It hit an iceberg. Remember that? Hello, how are you? I am under the water meme? Yeah, it was like that, but for real. It was so real we remember it to this day even. This happened a long time ago. I hope no scammers tried to sell you a ticket, but on the bright side, you're lucky you didn't go on it. Nah, I'm different. I would have lived. I'm different. Sub does not understand modern humor. Attention liberals, this is a notification to notify you that you are officially on notice. Consider this a notice. Consider this, liberals. Oh, come on, boomers. You don't understand that? Come on now. You don't understand that this was funny. Also, did you know that 72% 90% of statistics are made up on the spot? Yeah, don't believe that. Good, you shouldn't. That's the point. Seriously? I wouldn't even consider biting these. Why would you post this? Yeah, I know. Sorry. The lemon flavored steamrollers are the worst. I prefer the strawberry ones, but I could only find lemon, so I switched to mattresses. Dude, I'm not playing. You seriously can't eat these mainly because they're not edible whatsoever. Whoosh. And you'll get on my nerves if you don't stop.
You don't want to see my dark side. It's hidden away for a reason. No one can handle it.
What are the advantages of red light on testicles? Well, it means stop and you can charge anyone who keeps going. Wrong post you commented on? Well, no, because if it's a green light, they can play with your testicles, but if it's red, stop. Huh? Dude, it's very clear. I don't know what other way is to say that to you.
It's okay, guys. He says he's sorry.
For everyone who uses Steven for stuff like this, do you forget the part where they needed the diamonds alive in order to save all the gems that were corrupted? Or do you just ignore that just to push this stupid meme forward that he forgives everyone? But he does forgive everyone. I don't know. I've never watched the show. I can't make that. I've never seen it. Getting my dream car tonight. So excited. Dude, this was posted in a sub about dreaming, and he dreamed hard enough to make it real. Mr. Beast only has 236 subscribers. I think this would really help him out if he gets the shout out. Dude, he has 236 million, dude. Not just 236, it's 236 million subs. I don't see that. It just says 236. The doctor said all my bleeding is internal. That's where the blood's supposed to be. Wow, crazy cupcakes. Well, it's supposed to be inside, but not overflowing inside. That's what internal bleeding means. Nuh-uh, it just means that the blood's inside. Clearly, I'll trust my doctor over you, dude. My reply was clearly not serious, right? What do you mean? The survival of the humans doesn't depend on children. If children don't live enough to grow up, we never reproduce, dummy. Yeah, but that's not how it works. A bunch of humans didn't just spawn on Earth as babies and had to grow up on their own. We always had parents take care of the children, ever since Adam impregnated Eve. /S. Oh, he even used a tone indicator. Hate to tell you, but Adam and Eve are fictional characters in a book of metaphors. Humans evolved from single-cell organisms that lived in pools of water dotted around the Earth after it cooled down billions of years ago. And I want to go back. Bring us back to that primordial soup. It's an Alolan blooper. Hey guys, what kind of blooper is this? Is it sick? Oh, it's not a blooper. It's a different kind, in fact. The Inkling, known to turn into a human and swim in the same color ink it disperses from the weapon it comes with. Also, its body disintegrates in water, so yeah, not a blooper at all. MFer didn't break his ankle, he lost his whole ass foot. What's an ass foot? Oh, dude, it's just a way of talking, kind of like saying he lost his whole fucking foot. But what's a fucking foot? I have feet for walking. What's a fucking foot? You don't want to know. I bet air tastes so good. Edit 1. It's a joke. I mean, not really. I'm eating air right now like every day and it tastes like air. Dude, it's a joke. What the hell? Dude, air tastes nothing. I'm eating it. I taste nothing. I got excited for what? Dude, jokes need to be taught in schools. So sad to see this generation not take education seriously. In my time, I was getting 10s and 15s. This fellow guy getting 8s and 9s makes me embarrassed. GCSE grades range from 1 to 9. Dude, 9 is the best grade, or at least that's what the teachers are telling us. A 9 is the highest you can get. It's the equivalent to an A. Oh no, no one understands humor. No, make it a required course. They don't get it. What can make a man run away like this? Well, no, it's not run, it's ran, because it's past tense. Is this a face palm? Yeah, man, for you. Yeah, guys, he's so uneducated. How can he make such a preposterous assertion? Wow, this is like a super epic version of the Tetris theme. The Tetris theme was based off of this song. This is the original. No, guys, don't listen to him. He's lying. It was actually the Russians that copied the creator of Tetris, John Tetris, and created this cheap knockoff called Korobiniki. Are you this uneducated? The Russians made Korobushka in 1861, later changed to Korobiniki. Pajitnov's, Tetris creator, team added classic folk music from their country, but did slight tweaks and digitized it. Now everyone is calling it the Tetris theme. Also, John Tetris. Not a person. Pajitnov got it from Pentaminos, a Soviet puzzle game, and changed the rules. Nope, you are nitpicking and biased. I win. Bye-bye. Bro, if John Tetris doesn't exist, then how? Oh well, have your win. Stop being depressed, okay? People were meant to be happy without meds. A lot of SSRIs have serious side effects. Some of those meds can even make the depression worse. Addicts will figure out if you're taking Xanax, if you are, and break in and steal it. Look at what psychiatrists and medical researchers have been demanding respect for all this time. With all this time and money, we've given them Xanax, Zoloft, Lexapro. Hello, I'd like to pick up my prescription. They've played us for absolute fools. Well, this is in memes. I don't think it was meant to be real. But from r/thanks, I'm cured. Anyone want to guess this guy's IQ? Flat earthers can't explain this. Neither can people who believe the earth is round because it isn't proof. It's the camera, numpty. If it were, it would mean the earth is the size of a small building. And I don't think so. Don't ask what app this was on. Ew, they're naked. That's literally the point. Yeah, dude, that's kind of the point. That's why we're here. Wonder why they don't just move. Tell me you don't know anything about North Korea without telling me you don't know anything about North Korea. Dude, it was a joke. He was kidding. Maybe. You never know nowadays, though, at the same time. I like the guy, they can't. Well, why? Water bad is one of the most common jokes I can think of. Water is a scam, and I'll explain. It leaches nutrients from our blood and intestines and dilutes digestive juices, not cellularly utilizable, and it literally dissolves things. Put anything in water and it disappears. I haven't drank water in months. You don't need it. Water is a scam? I guess we're all doomed. Wow. I only inherited alcoholism. This motherfucker inherits that? You inherited alcoholism because you're too lazy to accomplish anything worthy. You better figure that out or your whole family will run from you. You better figure out how to properly respond to a well-delivered joke or you're gonna grow up to be entirely unlikable. That's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. You see, the punchline is loss. Hey everyone, just thought I'd share my 4 favorite national flags in the subreddit of a Minecraft YouTuber. Well, think about it. Don't you see it? It's loss. Please do not attempt. Oh man. Climbs back down 2,000-foot cell tower. Yup. Why do you have to crush my dreams like that? Dude, if you had common sense and you weren't a professional, why would you climb it in the first place? Because it looked fun and that was my dream. And everyone's got a dream.
He's so good that he looked away whilst doing the hardest part. Good one. It's not good, it's fake. I don't even know the context for this, and frankly, I don't want to. Why work 8 hours a day for a year when we can just work 2,920 hours in one day and chill the rest of the year? But a day just has 24 hours. So close. Ronaldo needs an Oscar for this singing. Oscars are for acting. Clearly you didn't get the joke. I think this is sports ball. This is the soccer football thing. And the acting was really bad. Bro basically owns this sound now. He didn't make it, so no, he doesn't own it. We know. You're not helping anything. Just in case you were wondering, jetpacks are now real. Actually have been for a little bit. That's no, not a jetpack. That's a backpack. He just finished lunch at Chipotle. What the frack do you think pack is short for? You blowing in from Stupid Town or something? It's clearly a joke. Dude, chill, breathe. This is TikTok, I think. You really can't take yourself seriously on TikTok. He must be metaphysically fun at parties. Indonesia? Oh, Indonesia. Indo in Indonesia comes from the Latin word for India. Thus, your meme is metaphysically not funny. But nice try. Thanks for sharing and welcome back. Of course, your name is Irving. I'm sorry, I'm mean today. Last year, Obama said he was 57. This year, he says he is 58. Which is it, Obama? Huh? That's because a year passed. Really? Tell me more about this concept of time. Or at least tell my ADHD. You should pay better attention to your dad. Oh Lord. Oh, okay, all right. Let's get started. I remember watching this case a while back. It was bone chilling. My dad also talked to me about how, forgot exactly, that a country would swap another criminal for another. Unfortunately, I've forgotten everything else my dad told me. Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, my dad told me a while back, a few months ago. But unfortunately, I don't remember what his words exactly, but it does happen in some countries. You should pay better attention to your dad. That makes no sense. It was probably a long time ago. Do you remember everything? Dang, my God. This is the most clusterfracky YouTube comment thread I've read in a while. Like, nobody here is making any sense. This sounds like 5 people having different conversations through car windows. Made me a charger, my crap's on 882%. His battery. For legal reasons, do not do this. That's not how chargers work. It will just kill the battle. Wow, the battle in seconds. I mean, it would be a very short battle. The wall would win. Like less than 5. Oh, way less than 5. Science go burr. -6, not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough downvotes. What in the, oh my god. How has anyone bought into this pic? It's clear as day that it's photoshopped. God help us. No. You're on Twitter. You are writing in the clown car of the internet. What in the, I give up. Clones. I love the episodes where D. Bradley Baker makes an appearance. Isn't that pretty much every episode though? It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the joke going way over your head. Yeah, I don't even have any of the context for this and I got it. Wait, it's it's a cookie mug. Oh man, I want that right now. I'd say this is nicely enjoyed with a plate of milk. See? A person of fine culture right here.
A plate? You can't drink milk out of a plate.
Actually,
Cats don't count.
I mean, you could actually skip the entire, scoop the entire thing out like a big chocolate chip cookie muffin. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. And just dunk it in the plate of milk? That would work just fine. Oh my god, I want to make this so bad now. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm sorry. Imagine we're all waiting for 2019 and God releases 2018 Plus and 2018 XS. Man creates years, not God. I don't think humans measure time. I don't think we created time. This is outside the whole religious part. This is just, we created a measurement of time. Although 2020 did get a 2020 Plus and a 2020 XS. Yeah, that went on for 3 years. Pretty sure it's 1,000. You have a math exam. Your dad will give you $200 if you pass. Holy hell. Your mom will give you $500 if you pass. You realize you can get $1,000 if you pass. Narrator. But he did not pass. Actually, it's $700. Yes, we know. We were just too busy waiting for Gandalf to say the line. As a raccoon who just got out of the rain, my feelings are deeply hurt. If you're a raccoon, how are you commenting? The intelligence of a very pretty marble.
It's fake.
Really? I couldn't tell. He is lost. Go help him. I'm somewhere near Unita Forest, I think. Bro's lost. Go find him. That's a very social media face. 111. This had me dying. Rest in peace.
Not actually. We're not really dying.
Just play along. Just ask for Taco Bell at your funeral. Keep the story moving. Life is indeed Roblox. Life is Roblox. I call her chandelier is Minecraft. Tell them to bring out the whole ocean is cool. Life is Roblox. He says roadblocks. r/woosh. Okay, it took me to the end of this to realize that somebody was probably saying life is full of roadblocks, you know. The Tesla Roadster versus a 1996 Toyota Previa. Hey, those are fun. Mostly to drop giant engines in terrible. Only one wiper on the Tesla Roadster. That thing has 3, okay? One sunroof on the Roadster and 2 on the Previa. No spare wheel on the Roadster and a full-size spare on that Previa, huh? Refrigerator. I was just scrolling down. I wasn't ready for that. Does your Roadster have a refrigerator? I didn't think so. Do you have a Roadster? No. But if you did, would it have a refrigerator? Absolutely not. You'd be sitting on top of a giant battery pack, which is like the opposite of a refrigerator. But this Previa has a refrigerator. When will the Tesla Roadster be available? When is the 1996 Toyota Previa available? Right now. Roadster seats 4, Previa seats 7. Tesla Roadster, $200,000. Previa, $3,000. Not in today's market, but it would have been 5 years ago. Yeah, I'm not holding out hope for any Roadster anytime soon. They can't even get the Lego brick off the assembly line. That time when Slim Shady and Eminem finally meet. They're actually the same person. I wonder if the commenter can talk to potatoes. Like, if you're on the same level, can you keep... I'm sorry. It's been a long week. Context. OP burnt a bridge on someone else's town in Monopoly Go. Okay, that went from, I thought this was just figurative to actually literal to figurative again. Never played Monopoly Go, but anyways, they find out later that town belonged to an old lady named Margaret and are distraught. I came, I conquered, I saw. I came, I thought. I promise you, creativity is not a consumable resource. You should try using some of yours. I hate it when people say like if you agree. Like if you agree. Look, a lot of people on the internet hate themselves. Oh, so you hate yourself. Okay, I don't think this is whoosh. I think this is just somebody bouncing the joke back and forth. Scaligor Castle, Simeon? Oh, sorry. Sirmione, Italy. I butchered that. That sounds like a cat. Try building on land next time, you stupid Italians. Try to frick off, you ignorant brat. Non senti the Italian noises the pizza. I can't say it. Whoa, mamma mia! The Mediterranean Sea fits perfectly inside Australia. Australia, do this! Hey, if this happened, it would drown nearly 5 people. I'm sorry, Australian people. Actually, it would kill millions of Australians. Oh, sorry, animals. I guess animals living in Australia can be Australians. I'm doing that now. All animals in Australia are now Australian citizens. I mean, half of them are more powerful anyway. And probably a lot of Aboriginals. And also Australians. I see what you're trying to do, but like, humans are still humans. Please stop. Comments on Young Jedi Adventures Star Wars fight scene. Can't wait for the season finale. Hopefully Anakin shows up. Too early. The show is set during High Republic era. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and I know exactly where this is going. And that was pretty on the nose. Like, you're really missing. Okay, all right. Fine, whatever. Comments on 20 years of drinking soda every day. Life lesson. Okay. Well, I drink soda every day. Bro is the type of person who would throw away the gun while reloading with a new mag. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more context than that. You kind of do it in Borderlands 3. That's true. I think it's TDORA. TDORA, no, Doll has burst fire. TDORA, you just chuck the gun. They're called mag. Never mind, you're right. That doesn't even make sense. How can you reload without a gun? I mean, how to make a joke that makes sense. Okay, 2 things didn't make sense. Your comprehension of the joke and that sentence. But you have to play Borderlands, okay? It was actually really cool because like, I think the number of bullets that were left in the gun affects the damage of Chuck's gun. Very cool mechanic. And just a new one like teleports or assembles in your hand. Hey, the Steam Deck is actually pretty freaking decent at this kind of stuff. I did consulting work on some robotics projects. This is completely unrelated, but I did some consulting work on some robotics projects, and the Steam Deck would have been amazing as a controller. But gyro aiming is probably better than SNECs. I wouldn't know. Only people without SNECs would say that. r/whoosh. Yeah, you're just being pedantic to try to make another joke, and it's just, no. Also, this was not a reference to the squishy tube under the sea, which I thought it was. So I apologize for that. USA bans Europeans coming to America because of disease. Native Americans. My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, right, I forgot. They didn't have guns and warships. Best comments is a very strong phrase. Huge respect to the guy for staying strong, but I'm going straight to hell. That can change. This is God's reminder to you. Bing boom. Reminder. Jesus, the Son of God, died on a cross 2,000 years ago and paid for the sin of humanity. The phrase is just like, how dare you be human? Those who come to him will be accepted and renewed with a low monthly payment and no interest. Seek God and you'll find your purpose. Do it before you find yourself in the place you just mentioned. The guy? Oh, the hell. I pray you can take this seriously. Whoops. And not see my comment as a joke. Whether you believe or not, from a believer's perspective, I'm doing it. Good for you. Because I value your soul. It's worth a lot. Even though I do not know you. Still sell your soul for a pretty penny on the black market. I believe God wants to hear from you. Have a good day. It's a metaphor for when you laugh at something that shouldn't be laughed at. Both of you are whooshing each other, okay? Like, this paragraph of religious sales pitch didn't understand the original joke, and then the second person is just trying to explain things to a zealot, and you don't do that. It just prolongs the interaction. Just start playing some Ghosts. That'll get you like 10 feet. Shout out to the awesome and loving parents of this child that let him play alone outside. But how? They're not loving if they leave their own son outside by himself. How old is the son? Because I've seen a lot of really weird BS lately. Just like some neighbors called like the parents of some like, I don't know, just 9 or 10-year-old kid playing in their backyard. They called the police on them for like abandoning their, like it was a backyard with a fence. I'm sorry, what? So yeah, like if the kid's like 3, of course not, but like they're like, you know, past 2nd or 3rd grade, this should be just fine, especially if they're in the yard. That being said, I don't know what the video is, so like, I cannot believe he thought I was serious with this one. On a friend's crap post about Avril Lavigne creating skateboarding culture. I'm in red. All right, Red. Even though Larry Stevenson invented the skateboard itself, and is there a space in there? Itself, and created the trend in the 60s called skatewalk surfing. Sidewalk surfing. Sidewalk surfing actually sounds pretty cool. Before it became skateboard from Hawaii, what the frack typical? Oh, this is fandom drama. False. Skateboarding was invented by Avril Lavigne in 2002 with her hit single Skater Boy. Shaking my head, some people. Oh. This is the best kind of trolling. It's one of the very few types of trolling I fully endorse. You really think it started in 2002? Okay. Forget who, but dang sure ain't when. Guy doesn't even spell skate right. Boomer, come on. Oh no. Yep. Skateboards appeared out of thin air. So that were tendencies. No one knows how, but that's how it happened. I don't make the rules. Avril is the creator of skateboarding. Okay, I am a fan of Star Trek, but I'm not a fan of I don't belong to any Star Trek subreddits or Discord or anything because half the freaking community is like this, and I think this is the best way to combat that. Hi, we like a TV show. Actually, that was the wrong because of this. Shut up. No, the Enterprise is powered by an extremely well-fed duck. The 5 circles. The Starbucks one actually looks cool. Master card. Just don't do it. Just don't. Padier. Yes, it was. Need new name extra. Actually, Nike is just you're doing this on purpose. You are doing this on purpose because you saw there were plenty of other examples. You know what? Never mind. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. It's not in my house. It's not on fire. Dano is such a great son. You spelled handsome wrong. Bro, I am just waiting for Woooosh to pop up here. He didn't say handsome. Oh, there it is. Don't know the context, don't want to know the context. Running away, goodbye. I had no clue. Did you know the United States southern border is almost identical to Mexico's northern border? Almost. It's the same frickin' border. Stop promoting idiocy. Yes, this is promoting idiocy. I like the idea that the border is almost identical, like there's a tiny section that just has a country name of unknown. For all of those wondering, D gear stands for daytime gear. Only use N at nighttime. I think it's drive. D means drive and it means neutral. If you were ever going at high speeds on the highway, you can go into P mode for professional mode to have better control. Oh, come on. No, that's completely blatant misinformation. It stands for performance. Isn't it parking? And if you feel you need your life back and go into the past to reset the timeline, use R gear. Sounds like the name of an anime. Probably is an anime. Someone sucks at spelling. Yeah, you. Spelling. No, that was the... They got awards for it. Read the room. R/Woooosh. Breaking. Steve Jobs comes back from the dead and introduces a new web browser for X. That looks like Comedy Central logo. Antonio, again, the jokes don't stand, since that's a Roman numeral, not an X. R/Woooosh. Oh, the presentation, I figured the text was photoshopped in. Oh, the phone browser for iPhone X? Or OS X? That makes a lot more sense. Okay. I just figured it was him revealing Safari or something and they just slapped the text on it. That actually makes a lot more sense. I hate Clash 2. That bridge stinks. I don't know. Okay. Says the Clash main. R/Woooosh. Didn't understand this one. I don't multiplayer games though. So sorry. Pretty sure he knows Ronaldo. Oh, Ronaldo did some stuff. I don't know who Ronaldo is, but they did a thing. 4 persons. Okay, not to brag, but he's talking about me. No, wait, I thought, yeah, you just don't know. Bro, he doesn't even know you. Stop caping. I like caping as a verb. I know he meant capping. Is weed making me stupid? No, as we've seen today, you can get there all on your own. I started smoking about 2 years ago when I was 13. Now I'm 35. Some of these jokes are actually really good. And not sure if weed makes me stupid. Oh, so it just makes you really bad at math. You mean 22 years ago? R/Woooosh. This is the guy who grew up, whose dad was gonna give him like $200 and mom was giving him $500 for passing the math test. Honestly, this Mr. Beast guy seems chill. He should get more than 10. He has 175 million. Really? Jesus Christ. R/Woooosh. Just realized 5 times 5 equals 50. No, you didn't. This looks kind of like the same guy from the other, because 10 by 10 equals 100, and 5 is a half of... I know you're joking. but I know somebody's gonna take this seriously. I'm gonna have to know, bro. 5 times 5 is 25. At least you're correcting him, because I don't want to see anybody in the comments like agreeing with him. Honestly, there's gonna be hundreds of comments taking the piss, but you know that's expected. Welcome to the internet. Me, it's a kiwi. Everyone at the sun. Like, damn, why would you eat that? Kiwis are sour in these seasons. Bad fruit. They're talking about the animal. That's the thing, isn't it? People that are from New Zealand are called Kiwis. I thought that's where the joke was going. They were making a joke about eating animal. I'm like, cannibalism. It was falling so slow. You could have just stepped sideways right before it hit the ground and been fine. I've seen it in cartoons. You dang bastard. That's not how physics works. Everyone knows you have to jump up right before impact to survive a fall. Shaking my head. Or if you're playing Just Cause, you grapple towards the ground and you go faster and then you're fine. Inexplicably. Don't ask. You dumb bastard! That's not how physics work! You would die either way. Aw, it was going so well. Minus 16. You tried. I agree. Whoa, it was fun. Also, what's COD? Type of fish. Call of Duty. I'm just trying to be helpful. You said like if you agree, that's asking for likes. Oh my god, are we still on this? /woosh. No way, bro. You figured out the mystery to life. That was the whole freaking point. He must be a music historian with insider knowledge about Les Paul. I got halfway excited to the first half of that sentence, and the 4 semesters of music history I had to take would actually be useful. But no, I had to listen to Schoenberg. Anyways, who's the first guitarist you think of when you see a Les Paul? This might be an unpopular opinion. But the first one I think of is this guy called Les Paul. His name is on them. Really? What's that song that goes like, I make it cold when it's warm? I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm sorry, can't find it anywhere. I make it cold when it's warm. The name of the track. Woo woo! I'm off then, Adderall. Adderall. When my wife and I were first together, there was a song Ed Sheeran released, and like one of the lyrics is like my love. And listening to it on crappy laptop speakers, like that was pretty much all we had. So for the longest time, I thought it said Mumbai love, and I didn't understand what the song was saying, but I also couldn't hear half of it. So I was like, all right. At some point, she found out that I thought this, and had a good laugh, well-deserved, at my expense. Day 2 of asking Jojo to do ASMR. What do you mean? He's already doing ASMR. Oh, somebody said something spicy there. You missed the joke. You're ending up on r/whoosh. This, bro, I was joking. Yes, and we are continuing the joke. Why 5-hour downvotes, though? r/whoosh. I don't understand. What's funny about being downvoted votes, though? I feel bad for this one because like they clearly don't understand what's going on, and sometimes context gets lost on the internet. But you're also just getting downvoted on Reddit. You're not actually like experiencing any actual harm. Wake up! It's 2018. No, dear God, please no. You have to go through 2020. It's 2023. Yeah. I give up. He took it personally. God, I can hear that guy. Nobody knows what this is. Phineas and Ferb, am I a joke to you? Oh, so what do you expect him to say? Do you expect him to say, all the people who know the answer before you don't think that they are jokes to him? Well, no, you guys are the jokes. That was very oddly phrased, but good job for at least building a joke around an aglet under a post about a weirdo wanting to go to Finland to do bad things to OP. Oh, that's not good. Checked his IP to Finland. Really? Got any further info? OP. He was joking, I hate to say. You hate to say? Wow, okay, all right. Moses, after traveling through the desert for 40 years and then realized Google Maps says it could have been done in 70. Google Maps didn't. Shut up. Oh my God. Step 1, buy a 3D printer. Step 2, print a 3D printer. Step 3, return the 3D printer. Printin'. That wouldn't work. The printer would not work if you just printed another one. It needs wires and stuff. You would get in trouble when someone else tries to buy it and notices it's a fake. First off, I think they're going to return the 3D printer they bought, not the one they created. The one they created wouldn't have the box. So they would have a fake 3D printer. Haha! Still useless, but somehow better.
Yeah, they fill it with helium, and that's how it flies, basically.
Oh my god, like how old are you? And do you go to school? There's no helium in the plane tires. Plus, even if it did, it can't lift 200 plus people. Planes use force and thrust to fly. Like me. I do like the theory that they just fill the tires with helium, and that's just how planes work. The engines are just big noisemakers. One does not simply recognize Team Rocket.
Oh, that's right.
What are you saying? They're easily the most recognized. There's more intelligent life in the back of my fridge. What are you saying? They're easily the most recognizable characters in Pokemon history. Quick question. Who are something? 1, this is Team Rocket. 2, say hi to r/woosh. Oh, wait. Oh, you put a line through it. Quick question, who are you, these two? So this guy's, that's a double whoosh. Team Rocket is incredibly recognizable. By the way, who are these two? And then there's like, hey, r/whoosh. Nope. You didn't read the whole post. Now, we just have to wait another 13 years for the update to finally come out. Is this Star Citizen? October. Can't wait for October 2058. Or is Cyberpunk? Okay, I'm confused. Are you being sarcastic? Yes, it is the internet. It is Reddit. Or did you not watch the GD10 video? Come on, man. Can you not freaking tell? Oh my god, I can't anymore. I quit. Their smile. They're both wrong. They smile. I mean, that works.
How can you be this stupid? If your girl looks like this, she's a keeper.
Beekeeper, technically.
Oh, really? No one else noticed! Due to less pollution, Earth is now visible from Australia.
Truth. This level of stupidity is real.
It is, my friend, but not in the way you think. Teacher.
What is the unit of power?
Me who didn't hear the question.
What?
Teacher.
Correct!
What is this meme about? I don't get it.
A unit to measure power is watts, which sounds like what?
Shut up!
I hate bacons because I'm vegetarian.
I eat humans.
Oh, dead. But humans are meat.
No, you see, vegetarians aren't completely non-meat eaters. They just substitute the common sources of meat. And what's a great substitute for pork? Humans! Because we taste like pork, so yum, yum, yum. TLDR, vegetarians are cannibals.
Why? Oh god, just why?
Why do meteors always land in craters? There needs to be classes in schools teaching people how to notice sarcasm on the internet. Fire alarm goes off. Teacher. Emergency! Kid named Ency.
Host has awakened the Ancient One.
There's no kid named Ency.
Ency, attack. Leave no evidence.
Storm the sun. It can't burn us if we go at night.
Ooh, they'll never see it coming.
Are you stupid? The sun can't turn off at night.
Wait, but that means the sun is always turned on.
Everyone get away from the sun.
Judge sentenced to 30 years after the accused said, "No, you. I've seen this raw strength only once before."
That's not how it works.
Clearly, you've never played Uno. Just got a tattoo of my girlfriend. But there's nothing on your arm, bruh.
You don't have to rub it in.
I don't know what mimetic is, and at this stage, I'm too afraid to ask. OP, I don't know what mimetic is. Also OP, this meme was made with mimetic. Also OP, that's me. Woooosh. About 40% of Americans believe humans and dinosaurs existed at the same time.
Explain this picture then, and don't say it's photoshopped. They didn't have it back then.
Incredible logic. It's a painting, lol.
Wow, were you Sherlock observing an unused toilet? Because no shit.
Have y'all ever seen a pancake on a rabbit? Lamau.
This is not true.
Obama wouldn't post this.
Why does it matter so much even if he did or did not? Last year, Obama said he was 57. This year, he says he is 58. Which is it, Obama? That's because a year passed? You're welcome. Copying a file from one PC to another. Right-click, send to Google Drive. Right-click, send to shared folder. Right-click, send to removable disk. Right-click, copy. Unplug mouse and connect it to the other PC. Right-click, paste.
I'm not sure
this would work. Don't put in the dots like that. It seems like you were genuinely trying to think about this. Oh, mad night out. You call bingo a mad night? Lamau, my mad night is 3 fights with people getting stabbed, getting searched by cops, and then getting drunk and partying and going home to a girl. Man has an incredibly accurate avatar to be expressing this sort of macho projecting. Have a safe weekend. Here's something to protect yourself with. Oh, yeah, using a pin for it. Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Why are you saying oh no? There's a reason the condom was there. Would you rather whoever took it go and have unsafe intimacy? The pin. Oh no! Being gay because you like men. Being gay because you hate women. Ha ha! Sadly, someone couldn't see the satire in this. Everyone look at this offensive meme! That isn't being gay, that's just being a bigot, you idiots! Plumber, I finally unclogged your toilet. Card declines. Plumber, all right, time to give you back what I ate. He could just give him cash. Well, I can't exactly unpoop. This is how tattoos spread. Always wash your hands. That's definitely not true. What is your point with this post? Do you have something against tattoos? I'm not offended. Me coming to work at 6 a.m. after going to bed at 2 a.m.
It's about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, we devour.
That is Prince Philip.
No one cares. It's the meme is the point. Why do you need to point that out? Which is heavier, 10 pounds of water or 10 pounds of propane? Lamau, they would be the same weight. No, because propane is a lighter fluid.
Yeah.
But they are both 10 pounds?
But propane is a lighter fluid. Yeah.
Then they would be equal weight. Lamau, did you just wake up and want to argue with some dude on Insta? God, okay. I hate when mother flippers say it's 4:45. Just say it's 4:75, stupid bitch. Oh no. Oh wow. You haven't just gone out of your way to try and be smarter. You put a GIF with it. Oh no. Math lesson. 1/4 of 60 minutes is 15 minutes. So in time, 1/4 till 5 a/p.m. equals 4:45 a/p.m. 1/4 is 0.25 in money because your whole is $1. You have to know your whole before you can do fractions. I hate math, by the way, but I think I did a good job educating here. Third. First. Yeah, it's first, you dumb 1-year-old rat! I don't know if you get the joke. Screw Mematic. All my homies use meme generator free. I would never be caught using Mematic in my entire life. Made with Mematic, Lamau, caught you out. There are people in this world that think they can successfully fight one of these. Help the bear. What? You can't intervene with nature. My Uber Eats driver crossing the DMZ because I forgot to turn my VPN off. Jesus, this is a dark joke.
This guy better offer me a $20 tip.
Wait, why would Uber Eats be using IP-based geolocation for any reason? Just stop thinking and it's a joke. Why do you use your brain on the internet? You don't need it there. Will you press the button? You have amazing and free Wi-Fi no matter where you go, but you can't use Reddit ever again. Where is the downside? There is no downside. It's right over there. You can't use Reddit ever again. Gosh, use your eyes. We will when you use your brain. Remember that kid from Stranger Things? Feel old yet? I hate this. Bulls hit. They are two different people. On the left is Millie Bobby Brown and on the right is Eminem. Well, Eminem's actually their rapper name, so technically yes, they are the same person, just different names. Repost if you don't have Discord. But you do. No, I don't. Yes, you do! This is an outrage. This beautiful, endangered Tyrannosaurus Rex was bound to a trailer, unable to move for 30 hours. This is animal cruelty at its worst. It's not a real one. They extincted millions of years ago. Yes, millions of 1 year. Memes in 2009. If I download a movie in Jamaica, am I a pirate of the Caribbean? Memes in 2019. Me picks up food from the floor in 4.99 seconds. Bacteria. Angry as freak! No, the bacteria just hop on right away! Because this is the absolute platform to have serious conversations about educational intellect. A Facebook comment section. I can't believe they were able to afford an actual rocket launch just for that shot. Incredible. Pretty sure they just got lucky. No one can afford a rocket launch just for a shot. I don't know, some alcohol's pretty expensive these days. Light switches were invented in 1884. Meanwhile, people in 1883. Just gonna aim this gun at it. It turns off by pulling down a rope. This person definitely talks back to comedians on stage. Oxygen was discovered in 7072. 7071.
Oh my god.
Discovered is different from invented, though. Just saying.
She believed he lied.
Spevy.
What spevy means? Show me the nitric oxide formula, please.
No.
All right then, keep your secrets.
That is the formula. Look at all those chickens.
Those are geese. It's a meme, dog.
So,
I can't point out discrepancies in memes, dog. Chickens and geese are very different creatures. Don't believe me? Run around naked in the presence of geese. Tick them off and see what happens. I'll wait. You're gonna wait for me to get naked in front of you and start running around?
yes. I mean, no, wait.
I keep failing around 100 on medium, but I've got the best strategy. Any idea of what I'm doing wrong? Well, for the first step, quit sandbox mode, because you can't win in it. Oh, what do you mean? I got all that money legit. Yeah, and you got that balloon sending icon legit too. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. My Bible teacher asked the class, what biblical character had a conversation with a donkey? And my little sister answered, Shrek. Well, you're not wrong.
Well, she is.
No, Shrek is in the Bible. I'm Christian. I know this.
I'm also Christian. Shrek isn't in the Bible.
Well, then you're actually wrong and committing dogma. The movie Up is utter bullsmack. I tied 57,000 balloons to my house and my wife didn't die.
Hold up.
Why should your wife die when you tie a bunch of balloons to your house? Watch the movie, hope you enjoy it. Was scrolling Twitter and found this. Seriously, what the hell? Skinny people are weight supremacists. Come on, how can you not tell the satire with their name? Dr. Anita B. Eaton? Come on. Oops, I did it again. Wife, we can't curse around the kids anymore. What should I say instead of bull? Shh, say snake instead. Oh, this is snake. You mean the word Schmidt, dummy. The best part is this part, and 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 this part. That's the whole freaking song. That's the joke. Don't worry, guys. If he falls, he can just aim for the water. Hitting water at high speeds is like hitting concrete. You can't break the water tension fast enough. If you're falling, aim for mud or a swamp. Yes, because from this height, that will make a difference. Buddy, it's a Minecraft joke. Multi-level spoiler. Dude, you have to tag posts like this as a spoiler. Why? Hasn't everyone seen Cars at this stage? Whoosh. Now, hang on. I'd argue this person being downvoted is playing along with the joke. Don't give that whoosh a 9 upvotes. No, they're the ones who clearly missed the joke. If a murderer is chasing you, hand him a pair of scissors and run away because he can't run with scissors. Just a pro tip, lol. What? They're going to continue running to murder you regardless. Actually, they'll use the scissors to their advantage and try to stab you with the scissors. No, you'll be fine. You see, it's a joke. It's not based in reality. Girls, if your height starts with a 5, don't text me. Me, whose height starts with a 4. I'll never go down on you, babe. I'll only go up. Whoa, 4 meters is still massive as hell.
4 feet, dummy.
Why did Mr. Beast fix 1,000 people's eyes? Because he will do anything for views. You act like this isn't a known thing. Either way, he still did it. It's not like he faked. Okay, you didn't get the joke, did you?
No.
Hulk's nipples glow when you pinch them. Pinchy, pinchy, pinchy. That's the Infinity Stone? No, it's the Infinity Nipple. That's what Thanos collects. He collects nipples. I am currently at my grandma's funeral. Hours before she died, she gave me her favorite ever album on vinyl. Her music taste might be seen as a little weird or out there, but I still loved her. I'm sorry for your loss. Troll post, bud. No, it's not. What the hell? If you see the dude's post history and comment history, it's very obvious that he's a troll. Dude, what the hell? Let him grieve. Can you not see it's a joke? We're playing on the joke. This image has Will Ferrell in it. This is from a movie scene. No, that's his family, dude. Stop being so disrespectful. Every time I ask someone what LGBT stands for, I can never get a straight answer. Haha, so funny. Lesbian, gay, bi, and trans. Oh, straight to the point? How dare you? You don't belong here. I think I'm into femboys with lady parts. How do you call that? That's called a woman, you dumb mother flipper. You stupid flipping ape. Wow, this person's really upset that someone's attracted to women. They must be an Andrew Tate fan. What are you doing? You're not meant to like women, no! Whoa, now you're the most famous YouTuber on the platform. Congrats, man. No, he has 500K. Sure she did. One day, Ariana Grande walked out of a store with a box of cookies. Outside the store, she saw a poor kid selling newspapers. She gave him her box of cookies and said,
"Eat these cookies, child.
Yeah.
One day you will grow up to be someone very important."
"Yeah." The kid grew up to be Barack Obama. I imagine this didn't last a day in r/that happened before being removed out of shame. When were tank tracks invented? 1830s. Meanwhile, tanks in 1829.
Tanks didn't exist back then. This whole post is so stupid.
It's almost as if it's a joke. Sadly, there's no Instagram handle to give that away. How aliens see Earth.
There it is. The only place humans could exist on that thing.
Oh, you do realize the Earth is more than just the United States, right? It's not really my job to teach you something you should have learned in 3rd grade. The Earth has 7 continents, so aliens would see something more like this. What, they'd see a giant dome? Technically the Earth is a giant sphere, you idiot. Animals with homophobia in their eyes.
It's heterochromia? Gosh.
An empty browser history says more than a full one. Abraham Lincoln. There was no browser in his time. That's fake, Elon. Guys, come on. This is clearly a troll. Guess the animal.
Ooh, it's a wet puma. Such a big wet poo.
Lion.
Wrong, it's a clownfish. Stop acting foolish. Where, in this subreddit that's all about tomfoolery? Sorry, yeah, how stupid of us. That is clearly a lion. It has a mane, a tail, 4 legs, ears, and a snout. Clownfish don't have some of those things. I love how they clearly would have, reflected on all those traits to be like, no, yeah, they definitely don't have those things. I don't know what a lion is doing in the middle of snow, because that is not its natural habitat. Eye doctor.
Your results just came back. Can I see them? Probably not. Why can't she just read it out?
Just a thought. Scientists say this map represents the US in 30 years if we don't reverse climate change. On the downside, we lose a lot of our country. On the bright side, we get a boot. The next step in our grand scheme to steal everything from Italy. First it's pizza, next it's country's shape. So parts of all 3 US mountain ranges will be underwater, but other areas closer to sea level will still be above? Who are these scientists? JMat here is now going to save this image and genuinely think people legitimately believe this is what it will look like. This will be his argument as to why you should vote against climate change scientists. You are what you eat. Africa.
Oh, look. It's the guy you can't see.
Wait, they eat John Cena?
Oh, no wonder we can never see him. He's eaten!
Compilation of all the Doctor Who intros. I feel bad for the cameraman that shot all of these. Must have been really stressful constantly having to go hurtling through the time vortex every time the BBC needed a new intro.
Make sure you play those drums in perfect rhythm, otherwise you'll do it again. Dun 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 dun.
Truly an underrated comment. It's not a real time vortex, it's created using special effects. Did you know a flock of lawn flamingos can pick a T-Rex clean in under 90 seconds?
Wow, nature is brutal.
Hey! I can't believe you guys actually believe this. Dinosaurs and flamingos aren't even in the same timeline. Now, Kang, just because you haven't visited this timeline yet. They made the video game before I actually knew how to skate, so I was basically forced into learning how to do it. A quote from Tony Hawk on his career as a skater.
Bullshit. Tony was skating before the Atari was on the shelf. Thank you, Jesus. Trump will not allow this. Praise God.
Who's with me? Men should look like men, and women should look like women. Now here's the beautiful thing. This could be a beautiful troll on this group, but someone just had to be too blunt about it.
These are both transgenders, Lamau. You idiot.
That was the point.
New AirPods leaked. Leaked? Wrong! You are wrong, you stupid fool! Come on, OP. Who says I can't cook hibachi? Absolutely no one? Imaginary gatekeeping? Alright. Damn, that image just upsets me so much. Can't believe Abe never said that. Imagine being so bitchless that you have to buy one. Abe goddamn Lincoln. This song has been around longer than the Confederacy, by the way. Lincoln never said that, and you could say the same thing about other countries. What? Well, I could say the same thing about other What are you talking about? This boneless avocado. Avocados don't have bones. That's why I said boneless. But if avocados don't have bones in the first place, why would you even say it? Because it's boneless. Duh. Come on, man. You gotta think about this. You know what I want you to do the next time you roll up in the Taco Bell drive-thru, because I know you're like me and you're gonna go to Taco Bell several times a week, even though it's not healthy. You're gonna do it. When you roll up and you order that large Baja Blast, make sure you say, could I get a large Baja Blast, chicken, no beef? I have been to Russia and beds sleeps on people. In Russia, bed sleeps on you. What What the hell does that even mean? Bro, Russia's not like that. Those are just memes people who think they're cool and syringe just because they see the jokes. What? You want to try that comment maybe 4 more times and pick the best one out of those 4? Hopefully, I'll be able to understand what that one means. This is so sad, guys. So sad watching people eat alone. Bruh, he's not alone. They're just wearing camouflage. Really? Where the hell are... Oh, you're right. I can see a couple of ball caps just floating in the air. Whoa. That sub is filled with stupidity. Okay, what sub is? What if a child or baby was inside? Just wait till the baby become older. She can just open the door themselves. High IQ. They're talking about if someone is trapped in a car. Someone is wait, what? I'm confused as to your explanation as much as I am what they're talking about. They're talking about if someone is trapped in a car. I need a little bit more detail, I think. Weird name for a chair. He's so happy. Who? John Cena. Who? The floating chair. You named the chair? Yeah, and why would you name the chair Who? That's a really dumb name. You don't bother thinking much, says this guy. I won't take any advice from someone who dresses like a chess piece. Wise, wise words indeed. It would be absurd to do so, right? The chess piece is made to look like a bishop, not the other way around. The name kinda gives it away. Probably seems clever if you're biased and don't bother thinking about anything much. Okay, alright, Kay, you're gonna need to calm the hell down. This is the YouTube comment section. I would like to be the first and probably only person to welcome you and urge you to maybe do your own thinking, alright? Don't be casting stones at this glass house, baby. Actually, what I just said didn't make any goddamn sense, but we'll leave it in the edit anyway, just because I like being stupid. A video about a guy making an Eon clock out of Lego. These were the comments I found. Props to the cameraman for spending hundreds of galactic years filming this clock for us. Serious dedication for our entertainment. Props to that editor for reviewing the whole footage, though. The motor was sped up. I hope this is a joke. No, you don't. You wouldn't think it's funny. People that say, I hope this is a joke. I mean, do you? No, of course you don't. You just needed a polite way to say, wow, you're a goddamn moron. Stupid idiot. You don't hope it's a joke at all, because if it is a joke, you're not gonna laugh, and that's the whole point. Oh, really? No shit. What if the white stuff is, it's called clouds, and it's called a joke? I mean, yeah, but that one does seem really lame. How could you forget? What happens when I tell people I'm colorblind? That's cool. Points at object. What color is this? You forgot to put yellow into the list. Man, shut up. Also, that is true, by the way. As a colorblind person, I actually get really annoyed and kind of offended when people do that at this point in time. I predicted this comment before I even saw it. Join the 2-day challenge. No alcohol on February 30th and 31. Can you do it? Who's with me? There's no February 30th through 31. LOL. Shows what you know, dude. You're just a giver-upper, a loser. They're just imagining it. Gaslight was a book way before it was a play or a film. No, it wasn't. You made that up. Nice. It was by Patrick Hamilton and published in 1938. No, it was not. You are crazy. Dude, you are losing your mind. That is not what happened. Amazing. God forgot to give this guy a sense of humor. God forgot to give a lot of people a sense of humor. Checkmate, atheists. Christ bros, it's over. An atheist, a believer. Amazing. God answered the believer's prayers by sending him an atheist to build a boat. The Lord works in mysterious ways. You know what? Now that is thinking with your glass over half full of water. OP got whoosed? Did you mean whooshed? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Guy gets blown up. I'll bet he doesn't have the guts to try that again. He's got them. Problem is they're spread out over the whole block. We've got to wait around while he pulls himself together for the next shot. All right. What genre is MCR? I don't trust Google on this. I want opinions from the fans themselves. Also, I apologize if this has been posted on here before. New Jersey. That's the state where they're from? New Jersey. What? Oh, dude, I would call them... You know, MCR sounds just like Owl City, man. They're kind of identical. So, same thing. Bro, is it older than my granda? How doesn't he get it? Bro really put John Cena's picture. You must have supervision because I couldn't see anything. Which one are you talking about? See the fourth guy who appeared on the screen with a picture of an ice cream. I gotta put my glasses on. I only see the ice cream. Where? Yeah, you know, I watched a movie recently called Ricky Stenicki that apparently John Cena was supposed to be, like, almost the star of. In the entire goddamn movie, it was just Zac Efron and a couple other dudes. I was kind of upset. Kanye East. Oh, I see. Is that just Heisenberg, dude? Kanye got... Is it vitiligo? Just like Michael Jackson? No, it's photoshopped. Oh, come on, man. It was in Clever Comebacks, if anyone was wondering. All right, let's see. Bilingual means there are only 2 languages. Me, the B in LGBT means there are only 2 genders. LGBT community? No, it's not. Bilingual is something that you are when you can speak 2 languages. Not that there are only only exist 2 languages in existence. Thank you. That's in Clever Comebacks? This comment? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about me. I am stupid. Ah, yes, a terrible meme. Terrible Facebook memes. Where's that loved one? Booked my Valentine's Day table. I don't like this one. Water, 1 mile. Americans. Water, 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer's closer, though. That is literally the joke. Women don't know the pain. During labor, the pain is so great that a woman can almost imagine what a man feels like when he accidentally kills his dog in Minecraft. Labor contractions is equivalent to snapping 20 bones at once. Don't even start. The human body can only deal with up to 45 watts of pain. But us women with labor go up to 58. Have you ever killed a dog in Minecraft, though? Also, the equivalent to snapping 20 bones at once? What? Where'd that come from? Also, what is 45 DEL? Why? I didn't realize how tired I was. I went to bed at 8 p.m. and woke up at 1 p.m. Jesus. Ah, yes. Minus 7 hours of sleep. No, 17 hours. Okay. Weird post in that subreddit anyway. Chemical elements got him, though. What? I wanted to post a joke about sodium, but I was like, nah, people won't understand. Post it anyway. Most people are smarter than you are, think, and will probably understand it. Tungsten, oxygen, 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 sulfur, hydrogen. Stop it. Also, I love that. I love that so much. Most people are smarter than you are, think, and will probably understand it. Well, maybe not you, though. I only wanted to ask a question to Needy. Why are some people so needy? I know, right? What? Oh no. I'm being whooshed! 1918 Netflix. I can only imagine how slow Netflix streaming must have been during the quarantining of the 1918 pandemic. There was no Netflix back then, genius. Well, actually there was, but you had to order it by telegram. Roughly 2 weeks after your request, a team of actors would arrive and play out your choice. Dude, that'd be sick as hell, though. Also, come on, you cannot correct Conan O'Brien, you idiot. You're gonna lose. This hurt. I thought the first iPhone came out in 2008. Alexander Graham Bell patented the telephone in the year 1876. It is most likely the line phone. There were phones before iPhone. Smartest Gen Alpha. I hope this kid isn't real. You hope the kid isn't real? Planks really do slow down time, though. How to slow down time. Step 1. It is actually magical how that works. This doesn't actually slow down time, it just seems slower because you're doing something difficult so you're more aware of it. Thank you. About PlayStation controllers. Personally, I never look at the buttons when I'm playing. Speak for yourself. I don't even look at the screen. I'm just taking my fingers off the buttons constantly to look and make sure I'm pressing the right button. I never can remember. Is triangle the one in the middle of the controller that you touch? You just don't have a lot of experience playing games. You'll pick up it the more you play. I haven't needed to do that since I was a child. I'm 95% sure that guy was being sarcastic. Well, you know what? Regardless, that response was actually kind of refreshing to see. Well, hey, don't you worry about it, man. The more you play, the better you're gonna get at it, and soon enough, you'll be all set. Rather than some Reddit douchebag going, oh yeah, well, I play games on hard mode, and you should die. You know, that feels cuter, all right? pretty sure it's a Pringles holder. I just saw some idiot at the gym put a water bottle in the Pringles holder on the treadmill. That's a water bottle holder. No, it is for Pringles. He just said that. Redditor when humor. Redditor when women. Screw you, Redditor. I wear my dress with pride. An ifunny.co made dress. Pogface, pogface, pogface. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm one of those cringy teens, aren't I? But seriously, Smash. I'll see myself out. Please do. $10 plus $2.39 shipping? $12.39 with free shipping? You're basically paying the same price. No, you literally are paying the same price, not basically. Those even out identically. They do. That's what, never mind. Flew over his head like the bullets flew in the movie. Uh-oh. People say this was a one-shot movie, but that is false. There were at least 1,000 bullets fired about 5 minutes before this part. Bruh, that means the movie was shot in one go, meaning one shot, no cuts. Also, if you're referring to 1917, I believe the movie had 5 or 6 stitched together cuts anyway, so I'm the smart one here. What the is this title supposed to mean? Is that a train farting? What's happening here? Instructions unclear. I'm now at war with microorganisms. What a doomsday weapon, but that's more humane to not use chemical weapons of mass destruction. Immune system, buddy. You've always been at war. I don't know what the hell that means. What are you talking about? I gotta go.
I don't know why people are scared of chupacabras. They seem so nice. Look at them, these chupacabras.
Chupacabra is a mythical creature that drains goats of blood in Mexico. That is a capybara.
I really like this girl, but I don't know how to tell her. Just ask her to the movies this weekend. Okay, do you want to go to the movies this weekend? No, I meant ask her. I just did.
Ooh, what did she say?
I don't know, you tell me.
What do you mean?
I actually live on Mars. How do you survive on Mars and there's no internet on Mars and it's not habitable for humans, so you're lying. Well done, 7-year-old on the internet. Deduction skills akin to Sherlock. Dane Cook. I'm dating a 23-year-old. Leonardo DiCaprio. Hold my beer. DiCaprio's girlfriend.
I can't.
I'm a wolf, and she's not even old enough to drink. Wow, if only I had a tweet that said exactly that. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Easy question. I'm all for.
That's only 3. Whoosh.
On a video celebrating someone with the oldest age world record. Fools. I was the youngest person on Earth once.
Everyone has.
It's a joke, you cold corn dog! You can't spell cat without a...
Without a what?
Without a...
Without a what?
Oh, god damn it. About 40% of Americans believe humans and dinosaurs existed at the same time, showing a painting as to depict what people thought. Explain this picture then, and don't say it's photoshopped. They didn't have it back then.
It's a painting.
Really? Really? Age is just a number, but so is a prison sentence. A prison sentence is 2 words, not 1 number. Did you even pass 3rd grade? I feel like that's something Drax would say, just not at all understanding the context behind such a saying. Last year, Obama said he was 57. This year, he says he is 58. Which is it, Obama?
That's because a year passed.
Wow, what a heavy Minecraft build. I paused the video so he could take a break. What a good Samaritan.
You're dumb. If you pause the video, it won't make him take a break. It only pauses the video, not him. $10 plus shipping? Ugh. Oh, hey, the exact same price plus free shipping. Whoa.
You're basically paying the same price, lol. Wow, that's a great analysis you've made. It's almost as if that's the joke. What's that tank thing? It's the very new and unknown website called Old Territories.
No, it isn't. It's Newgrounds, and it's hopefully mostly used for video game songs. Mostly a game called Geometry Dash.
Wooshy woo.
Can I be in the photo?
Yes. Hey, Five Guys, I love your burgers and always draw a cute little picture for your corkboard.
I love Five Guys.
Awesome art! Thanks for sharing. Oh, she was sharing all right, just not her food. When your cable management is perfect. Wow, it's almost as if there's no cables there.
Hey, there aren't even cables plugged into the PC.
That's the joke. New AirPods leaked.
Actually, I think you mean with an A.
Can you call me? I can't find my phone. Yeah, one sec. Let me find my phone. Okay, I'll wait. I can't find it. Can you call me? God damn it. Sure.
Why would they text without phones?
I don't know. It's not like that's the point of the freaking joke.
Selling this deer. He about 4 months old. He sometimes bark, but that's cause he bilingual. Hit me up for prices.
It's a dog. You're fired. Not good enough. You're being let go. Makes it seem like they're being released from prison. Nice. You have been promoted to customer.
Excellent.
It's demoted, not promoted.
Ready to release Woooosh on your command, sir. Wow, at first glance, it had me fooled, so I had to look again. At first glance? You dummy.
Learn to spell.
Is there a problem?
Glands. Noun. Anatomy. The rounded part forming the end of the peenie or the clitty.
Correct. That's the joke. Seriously, imagine searching this up and then copying and pasting it into the chat and not taking a second at all in that moment to think, maybe that's relevant to the image actually. Y'all gotta go visit New York. I promise you won't regret the view. Just look at this. That's literally just a bunch of old radiators. No, that's New York. Criminal gets deadly wounded. Doctor saved his life. Criminal gets sentenced to death. Doctor.
How am I meant to read what that says?
Clearly you're not fluent in doctor, are you? Hello, Laura. You look pretty fly.
Hey!
Sorry if that opening pun was a little plain. Oh.
No problem.
I was just winging it.
So where are you from?
Yeah, I see none of those jokes really took off. Oh, she blocked me. Stand back, Ashley. This resident is getting evil.
He didn't say that.
He might have thought it, though. The manager at our local IKEA is retiring, so I sent him this cake. Looks delicious.
Where's the cake?
My wife kicked me out because of my terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. But don't worry, I'll return.
It's I'll be back. You ruined the joke.
Reunification flag for Taiwan and China. By taking one half of one flag and one half of the other, bring them together in unity. Go ahead and share this with someone who lives in China. I'm sure they won't get arrested just by looking at it.
Please stop posting about imaginary designs. Also, can't you see it's the same flag?
What's your Instagram password backwards?
Well, your Instagram password backwards refers to the idea of writing out one's own password for their Instagram account in a reverse order. This phrase has been used as a trick to get people to write out their password backwards.
Look, I want to call them out for this for such common sense, but then again, I was also someone who fell for this kind of trick on RuneScape. God damn it. In my defense, I was less than 10 years old at the time, okay? I'm allowed to make those mistakes at that age. Whoever told me to leave my car at the pub and take the bus home, turns out that I was in no fit state to drive that either.
Dude, you were supposed to ride it, not drive it. Some people are really stupid.
I drill holes in the ground. Never let anyone convince you that unions are a bad thing. You drill holes in the ground, huh? Must be boring.
Well, most work is boring.
Look up in the sky, buddy. Do you see that? No, you don't. Exactly. That's the problem.
Yo, Beethoven, you suck!
Why even bother roasting him? It's not like he can hear you anyway.
I know it's not morally fair to, but can we just ban this person from the internet? Just for fun, you know, give us some sort of satisfaction in this day and age. Same for this person, unironically posting this to r/facepalm. This is a picture of an asteroid crater in Arizona. Look how close it came to hitting the visitor center. 40-year-old Karens when they say konnichiwa in an Italian restaurant.
Spanish.
Konnichiwa is Russian though? Ooh, got me in the first half, not gonna lie.
No, it's Japanese.
Oh, there it is, we got one. Surface web, deep web, dark web. Not safe for work subreddits. Whoever made this doesn't know what the deep web is. Everything on Reddit is surface level, even the Nusafwood stuff. I think you just really missed the joke here. OP was being highly ironical when putting the Nusafwood Reddit under dark web, which is exactly where the punchline is.
There is nothing to indicate this is satire here, dude. For all I know, this meme was made by someone who unironically thinks this.
Oh dear God, society, please don't. Don't devolve into taking memes seriously. Wow, Jack Black's acting in this scene was so powerful.
Jack wasn't there.
When you put the caption in Braille so blind people can enjoy your meme too. Oh, let me get a read of this.
Wait a minute, how can a blind person feel through their screen?
When you order an Uber and it's one of them self-driving ones.
Can we turn that theme music off?
Nope, comes with the service.
I don't get it. There is someone right there in the driver's seat.
Well, at least this person seems to be asking for help. Wow, guys, check out the amount of sewing supplies at this CVS.
You mean cookies?
I wish.
This is so freaking funny. The internet really was better 10 years ago.
Want a free cup holder? Download the attachment. Lol.
What does it do? Edit, never mind. It just opened the CD-ROM drive.
Okay, that's actually pretty genius. That said, never download suspicious programs like that. No.
Oh, you wouldn't download a cup holder.
No poop, Sherlock. It's called a joke. Music to my fingers. A blind man listening to Braille music for the first time. Whoa. Whoa, this stuff bumps.
You can still listen to music if you're blind, though. This meme is stupid as frick. Wow.
After a long day of flying, Navy jets are washed thoroughly and hung up to dry on the side of the carrier.
It wasn't being washed. It was barely saved by the catch cable and went over the side because he came in too fast.
I'm sure you know that experience personally. Why is tamales pronounced tamales, but female is pronounced females instead of females?
Because it's two different languages.
My brother in Christie, that's the joke.
Who the hell is Christie?
Meanwhile, in Anarchy Chess,
my opponent is such a noob, they literally blundered their queen on move 3.
Takes you less than a second to realize this is clearly a joke, but never mind.
You are checkmate, dude. Your opponent is smarter.
The Sonicare toothbrush is named after the words I never heard my father say.
Oh god.
Sonic R? What are these Sonics? They're going for Son I Care.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome. Real proud of yourself for that, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Tonight, the moon will be visible from South Africa. The last time this happened was last night.
What do you mean by South Africa? It's everywhere.
The name South Africa is derived from the country's geographical location and the southern tip of Africa.
Ha ha ha, soz Nikki, but I don't think you do know the difference.
Hi, I'm Nicola. My talents include binge drinking, knowing the difference between your, and not your average girl that can get ready in 45 minutes.
Oh, this poor woman who must have all her matches immediately open with, if a girl who speaks sign language gives you a handy, it's like a blowy.
Huh, mind blown. Deaf people still have a mouth.
Oh, snap, you're right. I can't believe I forgot about that. On this subreddit, the one that's always so literal. Is this illegal? 1. Your building is on fire. 2. Jump from window with a chair. 3. Wait till the chair is about to touch the ground. 4. Jump from the chair and land safely. Slowly, your body will still be moving at the same speed. You'll still get hurt and die. Okay, that wasn't the question though. The question was if it's illegal, is it or not?
I hate people. 1. Who can't spell. 2. List things. 3. Ask for likes. Like if you agree.
It's spell.
Cthulhu, this one please. Right here, that one, thank you.
Fun fact, squids can sing, but only the pink and green ones.
How can squids sing? They don't even have a mouth!
Hey guys, I cracked my phone screen. Any suggestions how to fix it?
Oh, that's easy. Just throw it in some rice.
Oh, that won't work. Rice only works if your phone is wet because of water or squirt.
Auto mechanics of Reddit. What is the worst state you've seen a car in? Probably California. Mother flippers can't drive for Schmidt. No, I meant the car. What was wrong with the car? It was being driven by someone from California? Did you know the R in woman stands for rights? Oh no.
But there's no R.
Complete this task. Find Groudon.
Guys, are you freaking stupid? He's right there on the sailboat in the top. You see? Look at him. Look, he's still chilling.
Capri Sun. Astrology girls will straight up hit you with their car and say,
whoops, lol, it's because I'm a Capri Sun.
Guys, I think my PlayStation knows too much personal information.
Oh, that video is a fake for sure.
Me and the boys after the surgery.
Them ain't boys, they are girls. Get your eyes checked, bro.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
I don't know.
10 tickles.
Lol. Why?
Tentacles! God damn it!
I thought they had 8, lol.
You know what? Screw it. Can I eat your ass? I have black text.
I have red text.
What was that, punk?
Did they forget the text? It doesn't say anything. Hey, Allison. Hello? Are you Allisoning to me?
What?
It was a play on your name.
I don't get it.
Anyways, want to hear a joke about butter?
Sure.
Actually, it would just slip your mind.
Please tell me. I'm smarter than you think.
There are basically 3 kinds of people in the world. 1, those who can do math. 2, those who can't.
Hey, where's the third one?
You're so cute, it's Karen me. Oh,
Because your name's Karen? Oh.
I tried to make a pun out of your name, but I guess you didn't care enough to notice.
What?
Need a man who never looked at other women.
Well, here's a link to the National Society of the Blind and Partially Sighted.
I don't think she meant it like that. It just looks like a language barrier issue. She probably meant guys who don't focus on other girls when they're together.
Obviously, you stupid idiot. How often do planes crash? Just once. Just once, usually.
She didn't say how many times. The black lady should have answered it like this. Not too many times, frequently, or a lot.
Damn, Dan, this meme's real personal to you, isn't it? She made the family proud. Here's a picture of my grandma taken in 1914. She was the first female flight attendant for the first U.S. commercial air flight on January 1st, 1914. Her name is Amy, and if you see Kami, she'd always give you the best service.
Fake! This image used in the meme above is actually a sepia tone shot from Britney Spears' video for his
Oh, look at that. They died under mysterious circumstances. Not at all these cyanide pills I have in my hand and are shoving down their throat, no.
Beethoven, I'm a big fan. Please come to California. Dude, he's dead.
Take your age. Subtract 2. Then add 2. That's your age.
This is pretty intense maths. Did you know that it's actually the same age because you take away 2 and add 2? Okay, not gonna lie, I think they're the one who's adding on to this joke. They're not whooshed, they're whooshing us.
Well played, squiggled out name and face. Well played.
Me coming out of Area 51 knowing how to capitalize numbers.
How do you capitalize numbers?
Bruh.
I want to believe this is a joke.
So there's an Amazon River now? What next? Lake Facebook? Mount PayPal?
This is clearly a joke, but they have a point. I mean, let's be honest. If they can afford to sponsor stadiums, what's gonna stop them from sponsoring mountains and national parks?
Hey guys, I shaved her mustache. It looks so much better. Here's before. Here's after. That's her lip. I think. Actually, I don't know. Is it her lip or am I just perpetuating female beauty standards in cartoon media because I expect them to have big lips?
More people live in the green area than the blue area.
Wow. Well, obviously, the blue area is the ocean. Then human beings don't live in the ocean. Talk about a derp moment.
Calm down, Santa. You only have to worry about the children on the green stuff.
Magic 8 ball. Am I stupid? Shake, shake, shake. What do the 3 dots mean?
That's a bowling ball, not a magic 8 ball.
I don't know. We'll have to ask the Magic 8 Ball if that's the case.
The scene.
Fire and fury.
The camera crew.
No, cameraman does not exist in anime.
Hey, why to dismiss the brave work they go through? How dare you? So many memories from playing Pokemon as a kid. I remember Yoshi being my favorite Pokemon. Pokemon, digital monsters. Literally, that's actually what they are.
So you have a picture of Digimon with the Pokemon title over it and you're referring to a character from Super Mario. What the frick?
Cry more, Anthony. The tears, they're great for moisturizing.
2004, sucked at maths. 2019, great at maths. Hashtag 10-year challenge. That's 15 years. Me, the person who wrote this comment, that's the word for me, the person who wrote this comment. Teacher, what is the unit of power? Me who didn't hear the question. What? Teacher.
Correct!
What is this meme about? I don't get it.
Unit to measure power is watts, which sounds like what? I'm sorry, what? Yes, what? Wait, what? Yes, what? No, what?
What? It's what?
Okay, but what?
I hate Hertz.
Oh, Hertz. What, you didn't take more than 1 second to read the name of this Twitter account? We are sorry to hear this. Please DM us your concerns to help. Signed,
Oh.
it's a bot. We are not bots. We're real people trying to address your concerns. Signed,
Oh.
No, the person you're responding to is a bot.
As stated previously,
We are real people, a part of a social media management team addressing your concerns. Thank you. Jimmy. Bless you. Wow, they make the milk from Minecraft into a real thing.
No, are you kidding me? Milk has been here like always. They can't just make things real off of video games. This is stupid. Delete this post.
Anyone else noticing that the Minecraft milk
thing actually looks rather sus. Hey, Alyssa, you can call me Leonardo da Vinci because I'll make you Mona Lisa.
What?
It's like Mona Lisa, but,
Okay. No, keep going. I get off on shaming people. It's okay. You're cute.
Wow. And I can't believe that some people still think that the moon landing was faked. Oh, so dumb that you posted this and contradicted your own post. Astronauts would never take their helmets off on the moon because there is no air to breathe. Jesus, people are dumb. How would you know? You've never been up there. Exactly. Checkmate. A blind man listening to Braille music for the first time.
Oh, this Schmidt bumps.
I like it.
Wait, but blind people actually can listen to music.
Yeah, your point? I'm pretty sure they don't see what the problem is here. He thinks nobody can see him. Can see who?
The cat, dummy!
How dare you ruin the cat's fun like that? New testicle software update will drive your vehicle into a wall if you even mention another car maker. That's not true. Sent from my Tesla. Engineers creating the Wi-Fi password on router.
With my butt. With my butt!
It's randomly generated? You fart nuggets. A computer made it.
Yeah, but with its butt, right?
Computers don't have butts.
Yeah, sure. And where do all my deleted files go? Exactly, out of the computer's butt. You're welcome.
Actually 100 is not the biggest number.
It's not. The biggest number can't be defined. Infinity isn't exactly considered a real number, so therefore we shouldn't consider it then. Exactly, there we go. 100 is actually the biggest number. Well done. They grow up so fast. Aww.
That's not Ed Sheeran in the first one, a-hole.
You are correct. That's Ed Sheeran in the first one. Indonesia. Outdonesia. I hate it.
Indo in Indonesia comes from the Latin word for India. Thus, your meme is metaphysically not funny. Metaphysically? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was a term to define humor. But nice try. Thanks for sharing, and welcome back.
When you win a match at 3 a.m. and you hear your parents clapping from their room. Aw, they love me.
Yep, they're having smacks and you're hearing clap from something else.
That's right, your uncle. He's clapping too. He's doing that weird clapping he does with one hand. So weird. Just bought this cat from PetSmart and I ain't heard him meow since we left the store. Maybe he speaks Spanish, I don't know.
That ain't a freaking cat, that's a ferret.
I was today years old when I found out how broccoli is made. Turns out it's like this.
Not gonna lie, I genuinely thought that was real broccoli and I was concerned for how radiant green they were until I literally whooshed myself looking at this and realizing that's just green dyed cauliflower. How did I not perceive that?
Broccoli is a cooking plant.
I'm sorry, you do what with your broccoli?
They got Mario Kart in the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, disgusting. They had to include woke pride flag nonsense. Someone read this and genuinely thought it was cringe as an attempt of being anti-woke. Well done. You were so gullible. Blue, that's cool. Green, point at the object.
What color is this? You forgot to put yellow on the list. Why are you downvoting me? I'm right.
And now back over to someone cross-posting into another subreddit, not realizing that was the joke. Oh look, a funny meme referencing how US houses are weak. Only a little bit of a gust of a wind. Wow, they must be afraid of wolves. Versus European powerful Australian house damaged by 10 tons massive rock. Only little budge. It is just a flesh wound. I don't know what is this accent. And of course, because Austria is mentioned somewhere on the internet, you have to make the joke.
Fun fact, Australia is not in Europe.
Yes, this obvious joke and sarcasm clearly belongs in r/facepalm as a cross post. If only someone had read properly, this OP says. Well, isn't that a little dose of irony?
Proposition for a maglev alternative for a high-speed railway. Observe the train car
Suspended by levitating doctors. Doctors continuously repulsed by the line of apples. Rail is a line of apples. Replaced daily.
Misunderstanding is such a thing.
Yes, that correct. It is indeed a thing.
Wow, getting a shot of all this in our solar system? We just appreciate the effort of the cameraman.
A sarcastic joke that's been made for years and years on the internet? This is worthy of at least 5 minutes of my time.
Are you serious? It's an animation. There are no cameramen in animation, only editor. It's the title, Universe 3D Compression. You even know how to read? I knew you can't. You could have Skyped it if you used some of your dead brain, and if you would not drop out of school, pretty sure you can read this. People like you, are you just worthless trash on earth? Why kids like you even use YouTube? It's annoying when still annoying kids like you say things like this. Now get lost.
Most Americans don't realize how big Ireland is.
Oh my god, is this real?
You are asking this? What do you teach?
Hi, I'm a mom, big sister, auntie, and teacher.
Those delicious boba teas you enjoy, they come from these innocent creatures. Is it really worth it?
That's fake, dummy. Don't spread misinformation, please. And stop using too much WhatsApp.
Well, at least they didn't spend an entire paragraph explaining so. Person 1. Fun fact, approximately 0% of Canadians live south of the line. Here is the line. Can you see this is a joke? Clearly this is a joke.
Clearly untrue. No Canadians live in America.
Person 3.
Canada is in America. It's in North America, not the United States of America. And despite your bullshit, Canadians clearly live south of that line.
Buddy, once you move past that border, your Canadian citizenship gets revoked, so no Canadians could ever live past that line.
It's called dual citizenship for a reason.
Just built my dream room.
An obvious screenshot from a completely different website.
This is literally from a website, clearly not your room. Why are you lying for clout? It's cringe.
Said the person with a dark hooded figure as their profile picture. You are not the badass that you think you are. Who is smarter, me or Einstein? I've won several Kahoots. Einstein has never won a Kahoot in his life. I have a 100-day streak on Duolingo. Einstein does not. I learned about E = MC squared at 13. He merely learned it at 26. Slow learner much. I solved a Rubik's Cube. Einstein has never even seen one.
Actually, you learned E = MC squared because of him.
Shut up, you're lame, shut up. Running was invented in 1748 by Thomas Running when he tried to walk twice at the same time. Could just imagine this two in the very corner of the image.
Father, what is Thomas doing?
I don't know, boy. Some sort of dark magic. Kill him.
Running is in our DNA. Nobody invented it. Cavemen ran to and from prey. Yes, because cavemen prayed. What's next? John Smith invented chewing? Get that BS out of here. 40-year-old Karens when they say konnichiwa in an Italian restaurant.
Yes, Spanish.
Konnichiwa is Russian though? That's right, it is.
It's Japanese.
No, it's Russian now. That's the truth. The internet has decided.
What is lasagna?
It's an Italian dish consisting of pasta meat, marinara sauce, and cheese. Please don't vote though if you haven't eaten one of the foods.
Oh, sounds good, but I haven't had that.
The closest thing I've had would be lasagna, which has a big wide pasta noodles, meat, marinara sauce, and cheese.
Ugh, you have had it? OP means lasagna and spelled it wrong.
Look at this meme.
I saw that earlier. I saw that earlier. I saw that earlier.
Look at this meme. I saw that earlier. Look at this meme. I saw that earlier. Laughing, crying emojis.
The frick, man!
If a murderer is chasing you, hand him a pair of scissors and run away, because he can't run with scissors.
No, he would throw it at you.
But that's illegal.
Oh.
So is murder, but he's fine with it.
Just get in with the joke, man.
Magnify your phone screen by putting it in a glass of water.
This will break your phone, dummy. You have to install the waterproof update first.
Send this to another server. Lol.
It's send.
Admin, ban him, please.
Doesn't the US shoot with 9mm instead of 0.354331 inch?
Everyone shoots the 9mm. That's the name of the bullet.
6'2", 6 foot, 5'11", 6'1", 6'3". 5'11" isn't much shorter than 6 foot. Yeah, man, it's almost like it's a satirical jab at how people view people at 5 foot.
Should I get this white and gold controller?
But on image, blue controller. Well done. You're innocent. You're not corrupted by the history of this sort of meme. Please stay innocent on the internet, sir.
Oh, wow, these two are naturals. They should have their own show.
They do. It's Good Mythical Morning.
Oh, and well, good morning to you as well. I don't care though. Why are you greeting me like this? It's weird.
Fun Disney fact. Fiona was the first red-headed Disney princess when she made her debut in 1988, 1 year before Ariel did in The Little Mermaid. 1989.
Shrek came out in 2001.
Ah, good for him. Then I saw her face, and now I'm into guys now. Me, opening the window to let fresh air in. Everybody on the submarine.
What are you doing?
Well, if you are in the submarine, there won't be fresh air outside.
Welcome to Anarchy Chess, presenting the Sigma horse that moves in a W shape because it doesn't take no L's. The only kind of chess a white boy with a podcast plays.
Hey, the knight doesn't move like that.
Correct. This is the Sigma horse, not the knight. Oh, you love to see Fortnite supporting small creators like Mr. Beast.
Small creator, he said to someone with over 100 million subscribers.
In on the joke, in on the joke. You are clearly not in on the joke.
Did you know there are more planes underwater than submarines in the sky?
How the frick would a submarine get in the sky?
With innovation, that's how.
That and a really powerful engine. It's actually quite possible if you think about it.
Wow, the Earth is healing. Look at this rare new evolved worm species I found. It tastes really nice.
Lamau, people, seriously, that's stupid. That's a gummy worm. You can literally see the sour dust on it. Look, there's only one way to be certain, and that means somebody has to eat this wild worm. Now, I'm willing to volunteer as tribute in this great expeditive ordeal towards understanding the new world order. Please do not cry for me as I make this honorable sacrifice to dive deep into the world beyond. Come hither, strange creature. Allow me to digest your secrets. The US-Mexico border distance in a straight line over Europe. That's a pretty big line. Also extremely inaccurate. Look at the curvature on that thing. God damn. Thankfully, we have a legitimate geological expert here from Terrible Maps. They fixed it for us. Thank you.
Well, no. Straight lines on the Earth do not map the straight lines on the map.
Actually, they are straight, but not in the Euclidean geometry of the map. Ew, get out of here with your logic and sound reasoning. You're stupid. What are you? You realize this is Twitter, right? We don't have that here. We don't accept it. Just fed a stray dog in Russia. Look how happy they are to see my leg.
Bick, that's no dog.
Are you sure? I can't tell. Here, come close to it so you can see better. Cashier, you're 8 cents short.
Hey, it's only 8 cents. Can you just let it slide?
No, me slides cashier $20. What about now?
Damn, this person is so stupid because then you split more than 8 cents.
Suffering from bipolar disorder. Suffering from bipolar disorder.
Ha, slay.
This doesn't make sense. Congrats, now you know how bipolar people feel about it.
Shh, don't tell them.
One colorblind meme takes off. Uh-oh, you can only see the meme if you're colorblind. Ho ho ho. Or if you're not colorblind, I'm not actually sure. Anyway, let's fish some gullible people online.
Please delete this. It's too offensive. What does it say?
Dude, not cool. You shouldn't be using that sort of language.
What does it say?
I dare not utter such language.
You're not saying it. Just typing it
At
out.
least mark that filth not safe for work. What does it say?
Chris Nolan has done it again. Tenet is the best action film ever.
Michael, how did you get to see the wonderful film before us, the general public? Lol.
Emoji showing me I'm in on the joke. He's in it. You're dumb. What do you think is something people are not ready to hear?
I'll tell you, but I don't think you can handle it.
Just say it. Goes a bit like... Subtitles. Music playing. Deaf people. Yes, this is my jam.
Word.
Yes, jam.
Indeed.
Yes, my jam.
Jam
yes.
dance.
I am deaf and can confirm this does not happen. Well, clearly you haven't read any music that's worth dancing to. Hello, Laura. You look pretty fly.
Hey.
Sorry if that opening pun was a little plain. Do you see the emoji?
No problem.
I was just winging it.
So where are you from?
I see none of those jokes really took off. You know what? Unmatched. This isn't worth it. Home Depot releases new Bluetooth cordless hose.
But where does the water come from then?
Did you not read? It's transmitted via Bluetooth. Ha! Got him. Fricker has been crawling around my house all day.
Wow, you freaking idiot. That's just a Spider-Man toy now.
Fun fact. Ohio gozaimasu is harder to escape than North Korea.
What are you talking about? I live in Ohio, and every time I go and leave for vacation, I can live and I travel by car.
That's exactly what someone who can't escape from Ohio would say. Microsoft buys Minecraft for $2.5 billion. Minecraft only costs $23.95. Also Microsoft.
Oh no, I fell for their trick.
What the frick? They bought the company Minecraft and not just the game.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, you're so smart.